Inhale, bring the arms up and over your head. Then we're going to step the right foot back into a warrior two position. We'll just approximate the warrior here at first. Just have that front knee pointing out relatively straight ahead, the back heel turned away from you. We'll dance with this warrior. As you inhale, straighten the legs, draw the hands in and up, drinking in the breath. As you exhale, flow out and down. Maybe walk the feet a bit further apart. And again, inhale, pushing into the floor to help you come in and up. Exhale, going out and down. Maybe walk the feet further apart. The hands can float above horizontal. 2 more. Inhale, drinking in the breath. Exhale, sighing it out. Sit into that back leg. 1 more pulse. Inhale. Exhale. Now pause here for a moment. Again, the trick to the warriors are always the back leg. So sit into that back leg, but keep dropping that front hip. The shoulders relax. You're looking out lovingly over your left middle finger, because it's your left middle finger. Then straighten the front leg. For triangle, spread the toes. Reach with the left hand, but don't come down yet. Feel like you're trying to deepen the hip crease here. We're lengthening the underside of the ribs. And then when you've reached as far as you can, drop that left hand to wherever it lands. Might be the shin, the ankle, or the floor. Roll the chest open, look up towards the top palm. Breathe. More than anything else, this is a breathing exercise, so listen to your own breath. The front leg is straightening, but it doesn't have to be completely straight. Get the sense that you're trying to stretch the mat with your feet. Track 2, students, if you want, you can bring that top arm alongside the ear. Track 1, if this is getting too much, come up and narrow your base. Track 3, only those that know you're not going to spasm your lower back, you can bring both hands forward, turning the palms so they face each other. And 1 more breath here. Track 3, lower that left hand. Deep inhale here. And as you exhale, bring both hands to the floor. Drop the back knee for low lunge. So again, get the alignment so the knee is right above the heel, then slide the back knee away. Most people can slide that back leg further away than they realize. So tuck the back toe under, slide the knee away a bit more, get nice and low here. We want to feel something on the top of that right thigh. So just let this sink in for a little bit. Enjoy it. If you're not feeling it, find where it's juicy. If you are over-juicing it, then back off a bit. The hips are dropping, but the chest is lifting. Then plant your front paws. On an inhale, we're going to step back to the push-up position. And then from here, again, slowly lower down. Inhale to a nice, easy cobra. Pause here. On your next inhale, add the legs. They don't have to come up very far to be effective here. Just feel like you're giving yourself some sort of a challenge. Then as you lower the legs, rock up into a full cobra. Then take it to down dog as you exhale. Just a breath here. Spread your fingers, push into the fingertips. Arms are long. See if you can lengthen the distance between the shoulders so the neck is free to float. The gaze between the feet. 1 more breath here. Then bring your feet together. Lift the right leg up in the air. As you inhale, as you exhale, step that foot between the palms. Inhale, rise all the way up to warrior position. And as you exhale, open the side for warrior 2. Again, we're just roughing out the position here. As you inhale, straighten the legs, draw the hands in and up like you're gathering energy into the core of your body. As you exhale, go out and down, maybe walk the feet a bit further apart. Hands can float above horizontal. Inhale, 3 more pulses. Exhale. It's like your seaweed floating in the tide. 2 more. As you draw in, feel all your muscles hug the leg bones. As you exhale, let the energy flow out and down. Maybe walking the feet a little bit more apart. Last pulse. Inhale. Drink in the breath. Exhale. Pausing here for a moment. Again, you're sitting into that back leg. The heel somewhat turned away from you. The front knee is pointing pretty much straight ahead. And then straightening that front leg, reach with the right hand. And again, don't come down too soon. Deepen that hip crease by pushing into the floor. Reach out so you're lengthening the rib cage, and then just let that hand float down. Wherever it lands is fine, the shin, the ankle, or the floor. Roll the chest open, look up towards the left thumb. And then we breathe. Again, that front leg is straightening. So you feel a bit of a challenge there to the back of the legs, the hamstrings. The spine is also lengthening. The stomach is slightly engaged here to provide support for the lower back. And it's a subtle engagement, only about a 10%, 15% muscular engagement here. Track 2, if you want, you can bring that left arm alongside the ear. Spin the palm towards the floor. So you can reach the fingertips forward, but you're pulling that right hip underneath you. Track 3, and only track 3, who aren't going to spasm the back, both hands come forward, palms facing each other, and you look up towards that left palm, and if you can't smile, you're too deep. Remember why you're doing this. This is not work. If it was work, somebody would be paying you to do this. You paid to do this, so it can't be work. This must be fun. Left hand goes back up, right hand down, just for a moment. As you exhale, both hands to the floor, drop the back knee, low lunge, slide the back knee away. Again, check the alignment, get the knee right above the heel, and then tucking the back toe under, slide that back knee away. You might need to do that a couple of times. You just want to be where you can feel some challenge here. Now, some people get a painful pinching in at the hips when they do lunges. If that happens to you, just point the foot and the knee out a bit. See if you can go around that point. You can even put a block underneath the outside hand if that makes this more accessible. And now we just breathe. We notice what happens when we breathe. And notice we called this low lunge. We didn't call it pedicure fixing pose. So if you get an urge to play with your toes, that's okay, just notice urge. Remember, urges are okay. We just practice not reacting to our urges. Then from here, we're going to step back to push up. So again, flatten your front paws. Take a step back. Remember, track 1, you can lower your knees to the floor. Slowly lower all the way down. Inhale, chest up, legs up. Track 3, lift your hands off the floor as well. If you had dinner or lunch, don't do that. Now you know why we say don't eat before yoga. Rock up into the full cobra, and then down dog. And we can use this down dog as a bit of a resting position. Track 1, come to child's pose. Track 2 and 3, you can stay in down dog. If it was me, I'd be in child's pose. But I know what's coming next.